Call Mark Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm very pleased to take a call on this, the International Finance Agreements Amendment Bill, and as the previous speaker highlighted and the Minister spoke about, it allows us to, it's just a change really to the International Finance Agreements Act to allow us to become a member of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. I just want to acknowledge the committee. I want to acknowledge Phil Goff and David Shearer, and as Mr Goff just stated, they were early supporters of this investment into what's going to be critically important for as a bank that's going to continue to invest into infrastructure that's going to have a tangible gain and benefit for New Zealand. I'm not sure of what the Green Party's position is on it, but I'm sure if Kennedy's taking a call, we'll hear their position on it shortly. Asia is driving global growth. Asia's driving global growth, and it is full of opportunities for New Zealand. 6 of our top 10 export markets are now in Asia, and 11 of the top 20 are in Asia. Some of the FTAs that we currently have with China, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and of course our recently signed agreement with Korea. The New Zealand contribution in US dollars is going to be about 92 million, and that's been determined relative to the share of countries in relation to our GDP. Some of the benefits that we will see from the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank, and I think that Mr Goff made a very good point. I just want to highlight the fact that we were the first Western nation to actually get involved with talks and negotiations around the formation of this bank, and that is actually quite significant because what it'll allow us to do is it'll allow us to retain a fair bit of influence in terms of the direction that the bank takes and where the focus will be on the investment in infrastructure in the coming years. I was recently up in the Pacific Islands for a forum up there, and one of the real big driving issues that was raised there is the investment into ICT and the need for a submarine cable. We are becoming huge, voracious users of data, and ICT is important for any country that wants to engage with and engage in global business. And this is going to be one of the focuses of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, is upgrades on things like on our ICT infrastructure. They're also going to look at improved infrastructure in logistics hubs, which of course will have a very positive spin-off for New Zealand products in terms of being transported easier and probably cheaper internationally, which is significant for us as a trading nation down the bottom of the world, having an efficient supply chain and being able to upgrade the infrastructure that's supporting our logistics operations is going to have a positive and tangible benefit for us. Improved infrastructure in airports, helping New Zealanders to trade globally using Asian airports and hubs, and I guess this is just an extension of the overall supply chain and logistics networks that we have to be able to access to get our products and services and goods to market. The sharing of knowledge between the investment banks, such as the IMF, the World Bank, etc., allows for improved processes and activities. So it's going to, being a member of the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank is going to allow us to actually form even closer relationships and lines of communication in terms of a holistic view in terms of growing our markets globally. Mr Speaker, I'd just like to highlight the fact that, and I often speak about this, is that we're a great little nation down the bottom of the world. We're obviously very proud of the way our All Blacks performed in London. Not only are they the world's best sporting team, but they're also fantastic ambassadors for us as a country. And but you know, we are a small nation down the bottom of the world, and actually it's really important for us to continue to engage, be part of initiatives like the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank in terms of continuing to grow our own exports, promote our own services, our own products, and continue to secure a future for New Zealand. I'm very happy to support the International Finance Agreements Amendment Bill. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
I call Grant Robertson.